Here you can see some of the metadata. You can see that the GPS position is indeed in these photos, in these videos, so they can actually track down people's locations. Parler has been hacked. Perhaps you've heard the news, but the website Parler, which was recently nuked from orbit by Amazon, Google, and big tech, has been hacked by a hacker on Twitter. The hacker claims they've archived all of Parler's deleted photos, posts, and videos, and says they will use this information to hunt down Trump supporters. Is this the healing that I've heard so much about from the Biden campaign and the Democrats? Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on the internet, we're going to be talking about this. It's very serious. Here on the Daily Mail, hacker archives all of Parler's deleted posts, photos, and videos, and says they provide very incriminating evidence in the wake of the mob attack at the US Capitol. So as many of you know, Parler went offline at 3 a.m. EST after Amazon booted it from its web hosting app. Not only that, Apple took it down from the App Store, Google took it down, Twitter took it down. Literally, all of big tech and the Democrats colluded in order to take down a competitor. This, my friends, is a violation of the law. Basically, monopolies, big tech monopolies bullying other social media websites that are competing with them. Parler was seeing a record number of new users, and they shut it down. So here's the scary part, folks. According to Gizmodo, every deleted Parler post, many with users' location data, has been archived. Now, if you ask me, this sort of thing is probably illegal, but whether or not this hacker will be punished for hacking remains to be seen. I really doubt it, because the narrative that we're seeing right now in our society is that if you're a left-winger, you can break the law all you want, and you will get away with it because Biden doesn't care if you're a left-winger and you break the rules. Biden only cares if you're a right-winger. That's the society we're living in. Big tech, the Democrats, they persecute anybody who's not left-wing. So Crash Override told Gizmodo how she started with the aim of archiving every post since the Capitol riot on January 6th. And when it emerged that the site would be scrubbed, she worked to pull 99% of the content on the site. This includes deleted posts, private posts, and even information about website admins. Here you can see in the following screenshot. Crash Override says, I am now crawling URLs of all videos uploaded to Parler, subsequently from my latest to oldest. vidxxx.txt files are coming up, 50 chunks. There will be 1.1 million URLs total. Ba 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 ba. Now I'm going to go over to her Twitter page. Here you can see her profile, Crash Override 26, she/her, mobile data spelunking rainbow. She says, I don't know what that word means, but she says that she's free speech, as in free for everyone. Huh, well that's really funny considering that she's trying to censor people. Let's see. She posted the following tweet that says, since a lot of people seem confused about this detail, and there is a bull Reddit post going around, only things that were available publicly via the web were archived. I don't have your email address, phone, or credit card number, unless you posted it yourself on Parler. Now, we know this is a misleading statement, simply because she has the data of photos and videos, meaning that if you are not using a VPN, then you can connect locations with Parler accounts. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Simply because this could endanger the lives of many conservatives and Trump supporters. Now, I find the following tweet very funny. She says, if you're so mad and afraid, don't you think more people will get encouraged to start digging through it? What I did was the opposite of censorship. Ah, the classic excuse. You see, ever since Joe Biden got confirmed as president of the United States, Democrats have been on an absolute witch hunt. It is a political purge, the likes of which we have never seen. What I would call a communist takeover. And anybody who says otherwise clearly is not looking at the true picture. What have we seen? We've seen big tech media websites like Google, Amazon, Twitter, shut down the President of the United States. We've seen them shut down an entire website, Parler. They scrubbed it from the internet. If you type in Parler in your search URL bar, you will get nothing. 404 not found. The servers do not exist. So I love this excuse. What I did was the opposite of censorship. Yeah, right, because people are going to use this information to censor conservatives and further this political purge. Now here you can see the true bad intentions of Crash Override. She says, "Great job, everyone." And she posts the following picture. Here it says, "North Central Florida Patriots, bad news. Left extremists have captured and archived over 70 terabytes of data from Parler servers. This includes posts, personal information, locations, videos, images, etc. The intent is a mass dox and a list to hold patriots accountable. It is too late to scrub your data. It is already archived. There is nothing you can do to prevent what's already happened. All you can do is to prepare for the fallout. Accountability may come in many forms. For our free speech, doxing, jobs might be called, addresses leaked, and people coming to your house, etc. Things will get better before they get worse. Spread this information. Check Twitter account donk_ENBY. This is the rat running the operation. Many liberals have dedicated their computer's processing power to capture the data before the shutdown." So you can clearly see that Crash Override's goal is to hunt down patriots, conservatives, right-wingers, even liberals, and destroy them. Because this is what the left does. Evil, evil, despicable people. Now I want to read the comment from Baz Smith because I love this about the left. Baz Smith says, "Free speech is a privilege. We are all responsible for what we say and do. When we speak out, we may reveal ourselves for what we are. Lines may be crossed, there will be consequences. Consequences may include punishment." Didn't they teach that in the USA? I love it. I absolutely love it. You see, when left-wingers post threats on Twitter, which they do and are, the other day, hashtag, basically get rid of Mike Pence, was trending on Twitter. Did anything happen to the leftists who were posting threats against the vice president? No, they did nothing. Leftists are never held accountable for what they say and do. It is one-sided. There is a double standard, and it only applies against conservatives. So don't give me this nonsense. Well, actions have consequences. Words have consequences. Oh, you want to play that game, do you? What they're really saying is, rules for thee, but not for me. You don't get to speak. You don't have free speech. Only I do. Welcome to the left. Here you can see some of the metadata that Crash Override was able to get. You can see that the GPS position is indeed in these photos, in these videos, so they can actually track down people's locations. But of course, Twitter is leaving this up because Twitter is complicit with these far left individuals. They support this. Here on Gizmodo it says, "The privacy implications are obvious, but the copious data may also serve as a fertile hunting ground for law enforcement. Tyrants! Federal and local authorities have arrested dozens of suspects in recent days, accused of taking part in the Capitol riot, where a Capitol police officer, Brian Sicknick, was fatally wounded after being struck in the head." Now, this claim that he was struck in the head has not been proven, and I've heard conflicting reports. In fact, I have seen reports that he actually died of health problems, and I just do not know which one is correct. Regardless, isn't it funny that they don't talk about Ashley Babbitt? She was a 14-year veteran, mother of 4, who was shot in the neck by a police officer who murdered her. She was unarmed. But sure, let's talk about Brian Sicknick. See, Brian was armed. Ashley was not. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? So there you have it, folks. This is yet another example of left-wing tyranny, left-wing oppression, and cancel culture, as the left hunts down conservatives, Trump supporters, and everybody who posted on Parler. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, if you want to support the content, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar, as I'm funded by viewers like you. Right now, the best thing I could ask is that you simply share this video. We're witnessing a major purge by the Democrats towards Trump supporters. And anybody who's conservative, they're purging even libertarians like myself. So share this video, share this content, recommend your favorite content creators, and we have to do it. We have to spread the word. It is up to us in these dark times because they're shutting us down on social media. They're deleting entire websites. Fight the good fight, folks. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.